Hello everyone, my name is Jiang Yu-Hung. My professor is Wenjuan Guo. Today's my topic is development of the optical coherence tomography system for the tracheal image. In my outline, first is about the introductions. The second part is a SS-OCT, and the third part is an image of the respiratory tract. The last part is a discussions and my future work. The first, introduction. What are the common diseases of the trachea? The type of disease is bronchitis and the inhalations of the toxic gases. The symptom is about the inflamed, swelling, the mucus is bloodshot. We can see the right side and the downside image. You can see the symptoms of them. A lesser disease is about long-term intubations and tracheal stenosis and the tracheal malacia. The first, the long-term intubations, is about the abnormal hepatology of the mucus due to the prolonged friction between the tube and the lining of the airways. The second, the tracheal stenosis, is about caused by the abnormal growth of the cartilage caused by the genetic factor to the tumor. The last, the tracheal malacia, a genetic disorder characterized by the softening of relations of the walls of the airways cause the airways to collapse easily. And then what the instruments do we realize for the trachea? In the projection image, the static is the chest array, the dynamic is the bronchoscopy. The cross-sectional image, the static is the CT MRI, the dynamic is the chi CT and chi MRI. The golden standard, the often used in the hospital, is the bronchoscopy, but all of them have the problem with the contrast agents and the X-ray radiation may cause the discomfort and the potential harm to the human bodies, and bronchoscope insertions may cause forensic body transactions. So that we need to find a less invasive, less damage, non-radiations without the contrast agent, and also have a high-resolution instruments. So that's I produced my SS-OCT. This is my setup. The importance is the lasers, the reference arm, and sample arm. The sample arm, as in the image, the red dot represents the emission point of the laser light from the OCT probe. And when we get the signal of them, and we have the coherence in these coppers, and then we can get the image. And after the setup, we also have a resolution analysis. In the actual resolution, we have a 25 to 70 micrometers in the different image depths. In the lateral resolution, we have a 24 to 26 micrometers. And then how SS-OCT get the image? First, this is shown with the tap to the image. When the probe rotates the A-line, we can scan the sample like this way. Second, we use a melee make the 2D image to the polars. At last, also we can have a dynamic living time image. OCT is also to the observe to the conditions for the respiratory tract. But in the polars, we can see the shaking of the image. It's a problem of them. So we need to the software about the rotation correction. First, we use the sketch mask and the formula to explain this software. And we have the two images about the reference and the samples. Then we dot the two matches, and we can see the formula sum to the match is 0. So we let the samples matches of the first comma A line or sample is 2 moves to the end. At least the sum of the hash has the maxima. So it means that the findings the maxima similarly between the two images. So that we can give out the image without the shaking, then we can quantify an episode of them, and we can see the result shown on the right side. Before then, we can see the image is have a shaking, and after the rotation corrections, we can see the sample of the image. You have no shaking of them, and through the rotation correction, we also can get a 3D recognition of the continuous image of them. And third part, image of the refractory check. First, to calculate the tracheal wall area human rapid, in order to after the OCT image dynamic bracing, we made the silicon airway phantoms. And then by investing to in vitro refractory simulation, using the zero rings to change into the tracheal diameters, and the contraction can be mixed. Meanwhile, adjust the pole depths allow for the real-time observers at different positions. It hopes that the area of the trachea during human revitalizations can be quantified. And the airway phantoms image, we can see the continuous about this image, and we can see the phantoms of the fake cartilage. And also, we make the 3D image of them, so that you can see the continuous of the 2D image and use the 3D image to verify the success of the correlations. And that after the phantom airways, we also use in the involved rabbit model image. This is a rabbit models, and then we can see the different layers of the rabbit airways about the mucosas, submucosa, and also the cartilage of them. So that using the phantoms and leaf rabbit image to prove the usability of the SS-OCT to observe the respiratory check. So that in my discussion and my future work. First, to compare of the instruments about CT, MRI, bronchoscopy, EBOS, and the SS-OCT. The first is a resolution. You can see the SS-OCT have a higher resolutions in of them. The second is invasive. The SS-OCT have a less invasive than the CT and MRI. Radiation. The SS-OCT doesn't have the radiation of them. And contractions, SSA also doesn't have it. In the CT recognition, we also have with the CT and MRI. So that OCTs address the issue of the contrast agents and the exotic radiation exposures, as well as discomfort association with intensive contrast with the trachea. OCT put the image resolution and its microstructures. Their image also improve the accuracies of the doctor in the diagnosis tracheal disease. In my future work, to improve the image synchronizations and the real-time image control the storage. The second is to increase the depth of the field of the catheter for the QD cartilage image. Last is to utilize image to quantify data and enabling repeat disease distinctions. And this is my reference. And thank you for your listening.